Hello, my name is Daniel, and this short video is actually about the Linux file system structure and its layout. Everything in Linux can be reduced to a file, and Linux has a main directory, which is the root directory, and it can be represented by a slash. Like this is the root directory. If you go inside the root directory, you find all these subdirectory. For instance, the first one is Ben, then you have boot, device, dev, and the list goes on. And what are we going to talk about? We're going to give you a brief explanation on every single one of these subdirectory, and we're also going to talk a little bit about what you can find inside of them and for what purpose they place these functions, these folders inside these subdirectories. The first one, which is the bin directory, if you go inside this folder, you'll find programs shared by the system, program that shared by the system administrator, the system user. And if you do comment, he has comment like ls, the cd command, the pwd command, and the list goes on. And the next one, which is the boot subdirectory, if you go in there, you find programs like you find the starter files and the kernel VM Linux files and go data. It's like files that the system need to boot. And the next one, which is the dev subdirectory, it contains information about the device drivers. If you installing a new device driver for a peripheral, that folder is a very important one to look at. And the next one, which is the etc, is also a good folder to look at if you're doing development. If you're working with host system, in there you actually find a configuration file just in case you're making changes and stuff. And the next one, which is the home directory, you find information about the users. And the next one, which is the lib directory, inside that subdirectory you actually find like library files, like compiling files, stuff like that. The next one, which is lost and found, you pretty much have files that were saved during failures, files that were saved by the system during, for instance, boot failure. And the next one, which is the miscellaneous folder, that one depends on the distribution. They can use it for different purposes. And the next one, which is the mnt subdirectory, if you actually look, you see, let's say you try to install a CD-ROM or floppy, and if you go in there, that's where you're going to find files in order to do that. And the net subdirectory, that one they actually use it has like a standard mark point for remote file system. If you, for instance, if you trying to boot the system from the internet using an Ethernet connection, that folder is very important. The OPT folder, the OPT subdirectory, is a extra, and it's for extra and third-party software. And the next one, which is the prac subdirectory, it has info about the system resources. If you do the command man prac, man space then prac, that actually will give you more information about that particular folder, because it's a very, very important folder. And the next subdirectory, which is the root directory, don't confuse that with this forward slash. This is actually for the I'm sorry, this is actually the root directory is for the this is for the administrator user, and the admin subdirectory is pretty much for the he has program for use by the system in the system administrator pretty much. And the next one, which is the TMP folder, the temporary folder subdirectory, I'm sorry, this one that's where the system save temporary files. It's not good to save any directory or files inside that subdirectory, because if you do, the system will erases. That's why the system just save temporary files in there and then will erase them later on. And the USR subdirectory has programs, library, documentation for users related program. And then the VAR subdirectory, it's a storage for all your valuable files, temporary files created by the user, such like for example a log files. All of these files will be inside that subdirectory. To summarize, pretty much Linux file system structure, it's like a tree, and at the bottom you have the root directory, which is represented by forward slash, and inside that directory you have many other subdirectories. It's like this is the base of the tree, and then all this is branch with more branches. So this will conclude my video. I hope you enjoy it. See you next time. Thank you. Bye.